as we can now that the elections are over, and just talking about the election itself, the road to uh, campaigning, all these other things, and what you plan on doing now that the election's over. And so, sir, really the floor is yours. But I guess I'll start you off with a uh, how was the election for you? How did you find the election?
Uh, it's very eye opening, of course. A lot of things you don't know what's going on until you get in the mud, and then you find out quite a bit. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. It depends on how much you really want to go about your habits and things like that. I took a little time off, so I was able to focus a little bit more on the actual campaigning, for the election. Me coming in late, it's never a good idea. A lot of people had doubt, but according to the turnout, I think I did pretty well. I think a lot of people actually did hear what I had to say, and they want to give me the chance to represent them. Other than that, it's a big thing. Now that it's over, the first couple of days was definitely like a exhale and deflate from all of the pressure of trying to make sure you go to those forums, make sure you knock on doors, make sure you show up and voice everything that you can from all of the advertisements and things like that. All of the money definitely flowed out, so I have to recover from a lot of things like that. But one of the takeaways, the positive takeaways, is the relationships that I developed. That's the most important thing right there. There's a lot of people I met I did not know, from the walk of life. I didn't even know they existed yesterday. But once you meet a lot of these people, and you're able to relate to a lot of the things that they have going on in their personal lives and their political lives and things like that, you kind of draw into like I have a lot of followers on the campaign page. I still post a little bit on there. I need to make sure it don't die off, and a lot of people still want me to actually run again. I'm like, that's going to be 4 years. I have a lot of time now. It would be definitely the exact opposite of how I came out this time, by coming in only like 3 months. But the biggest thing is spend a little bit more time actually talking to the people, not not depending on the advertisements, postcards and things like that. The biggest effect that I've noticed is talking directly to people, going out and meeting them, knocking on their doors, making phone calls and things like that. People really want to be a part of it, and not thought of as just a vote.
Ultimately, the elections are over, the votes are in everything. But what's next for you? What are you going to be doing in the next? I mean, 4 or 5
Um,
years?
well, as a lot of people have found out, Uh, one of the things is continue with my uh, venture outside of actual work. Continue on with doing the things that I've already been doing. Uh, but as people found out, I'm in a film uh, called Zombies, Beez, with the for zombie bees, and I do short film and I do things like that. So I want to continue to work on my projects. I have a documentary that I'm working on, which is going to take a long time. I'm already seeing that. Um, I'm joining little clubs, and I plan on being a part of local ventures. I am still chairman of the Citizens Advisory Council, so I'm still concerned in Crestview. So those of you who are out there who have problems or things that you see that are around the city that you think that the city, and I have to say think that the city takes care of, because a lot of the things people think that the city takes care of, it is not the responsibility of the city. And that's another thing of a learning curve that a lot of people have to get over. We have to find out who takes care of what, and contact the proper people to actually do those jobs. I am working on We Reign Sickle Cell. I am the vice president of We Reign Sickle Cell, which is a nonprofit 501c3. We're doing right now. We have a bowl-a-thon later on this month. Please check my page, and you should see a lot of advertisements for all the other events. But we have a bowl-a-thon called Bowl Buddies, and that's for a lot of people to come out and meet people with the disease and understand what the disease is, how it affects you, whether you have it or not. And we need to get more people educated on the disease called sickle cell.
Perfect. Well,
I
just
also have a couple of other things that what do you say?
oh no, I thought you had finished. Keep going, please, sir.
Oh no, I I also have a couple of other endeavors that I can't really speak of yet. You're definitely going to know once I put it out because I want to make sure I get it started first before I speak on such a thing.
Well, perfect. Well, sir, it sounds like you have a lot of stuff to keep you busy for the next little bit. But DeCarlo Garcia was a candidate for District 1 County Commissioner. That election took place on August the 20th. Again, thank you so much for your time, sir, and thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
All right.